can we please talk about these fans?
You know what it is, y'all. It is the JabberJawz, Vulgar Desperado.
Gentleman Bastard.
And this video is inspired by recent memes and recent comments and recent shorts. Thank y'all. Appreciate some of the love, even if y'all don't agree. And, you know, the ones that do agree, y'all are real G's. But, and keep them coming. Keep them coming. Really appreciate it. But, I was kind of baffled by the mental gymnastics that people do to make a show good. Even to the point, if you're looking at the screen, we got this Obi-Wan fucking meme up here that I saw. And I just thought to myself, why do people literally make up shit in their head that never happened, never was established, just to say it's good? It's like, it's literal fucking fan fiction.
Fan fiction that they're forcing to be true. Like, at one point or another, they got to realize you can have your fantasies, you can have all of the thoughts that you want, but the writer, the creator, is the one who makes this story. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, hey, we all want certain things to happen. I didn't want Aerith to die in Final Fantasy VII. No, she still died, okay? We getting the remake, thank you, but still, she still died. And I couldn't control that.
And I mean, like taking this meme, right? I get that it's like, oh yeah, that's kind of true, like deal. And honestly, it's not. I mean, he's a Force ghost, so. Yeah. That's not happening. Yeah, like he's still seeing these motherfuckers.
Like, how many times did he say Luke?
Yeah.
Luke.
Luke, run. Luke, go to the Dagobah system. You know, like so one, it's kind of dumb, but it's like it's weird to try to make things like emotional in places that weren't emotional.
Yeah, that weren't meant to be or needed to be. Like, he looked over, he knew that everybody was safe and sound, and then he said, "Cool, Force Ghost time." There was no, finally.
Yeah, like he was really at peace, you know. He actually had to die with a smile. Like,
exactly.
You know.
I feel he fulfilled his mission. Yoda told him, protect the boy.
Yeah.
The boy has been protected and now is reunited with everybody and has more
He's on the mission now.
Exactly.
So it's kind of like weird, you know. And again, like this is like inspired by some of the comments in the short, you know. Like there's, chick was literally just saying that, you know, the off-screen stuff is important, and I'm like, you know, in film it's supposed to be on the screen.
Exactly.
It's fucking film, you know.
See it to believe it.
Yeah, and it's not like exactly you have to see it, and it's not like there can't be off-screen stuff. But that's what the opening crawl of Star Wars is from.
Yes.
This is what happened, and that's all you need to fucking know.
Yep.
Right? You know, so it's
between and in-betweens, but you're sitting here trying to force stories and make it what you really want. Like, that is fan fiction.
Yeah, so like and let's go to actual like Obi-Wan going to this other meme where it's got Ahsoka and Obi and Luke, right? So this is another example of people just trying to like make things better than what they were. Like, first and foremost, this is a fucking coincidence. All right? Like, this is a fucking coincidence. If you think Disney did any research like enough to be like, okay, well, what happened here with Ahsoka and then the Clone Wars series and Luke? Oh yeah, like people are fucking reaching to make this shit deeper than what it actually fucking is.
Exactly, because if Disney did do the research like you're saying, then Leia would have not even been one of these main characters.
Exactly.
She would have been a side, oh wait, let's see what's going on over here type of character.
We wouldn't be fucking retconning.
Yeah.
You know what? They could have actually did a cool side story if they really wanted to do Leia, but like Obi's not there. Could have been another Jedi. That's one idea. But really, you could have had a cool like grounded like blaster story, like some Padme stuff.
Exactly.
You know, but like
her
it's
mother.
Yeah, like you know, like there were maybe some bad guys trying to storm Alderaan, something. But Obi shouldn't have been there.
No.
And you're right. That's the problem. If they did their research, you wouldn't have retcons. You wouldn't have stupid ass things like this happening in this show. You know,
coincidences should not be taken as, oh my God, I
gospel.
can't believe. Yeah, like it's not what's written down as law. Like, you guys, whoever was looking and found this and made this meme, like, how much were you fucking searching?
Right, like you must be on Disney's payroll.
Dug and dug until you found something like, yes, here it is. Like,
definitive proof. And it's like,
how one side cut the other, who the fuck cares? If you ever hit Darth Vader in his mask, I would say that's a trophy.
I mean, right?
For you.
The fact of the matter that these motherfuckers are actually smacking up the mask like this, and like it's like, yeah, your Vader is weak.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
hey, this is not the Darth Vader that Obi-Wan originally took on, obviously. Yeah. So come on, he didn't look at you, Ahsoka, and say, oh, "No, my Padawan."
Yeah, I mean, and that's just, I don't know. It's just kind of like stupid, gimmicky shit, in my opinion. Anyways, and like, it's not to say those moments aren't cool and they're not like, you know, they're not bad, but the fact is, you have people nutting over that scene already, like, oh, Anakin, he killed himself, and there was some retconning bullshit in there too, you know. But then you have like memes like this, and you have fans, and you know, that literally will watch something, create a whole added story in their brain to make it even not even to make it better, but literally to justify it. That's I think what the problem is. It's because it's like taking the last one we were just looking at with the Obi-Wan one. While it's incorrect, yes, you can look at it that way, and it doesn't affect the story. It doesn't hinder it, even though it's incorrect. But it is an example of like, all right, calm the fuck down. Yeah. You know, but with this meme, it's like, all right, bro, like you're trying to like make Disney better by saying, look at these two connections to two of their shows to the original greatness, and it's like, no, that's all coincidence. None of that shit is connected.
Not in any way. And trying to find all of these little connections just to, like you said, justify. It's your little bit of fantasy that you want. Why does it have to be true?
Right.
Why do you have to make other people believe it? You can easily sit down and say, hey, this is what I think would be kind of cool to have. I want this to be able to be part of my story.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, it's literal fan fiction.
Yes.
It's literal fan fiction, and there's a place for that on the internet, the dark crevices of it. We know what y'all want to write. The spicy little lemon lime bullshit. We know what's good. Y'all niggas is nasty. But, you know, you have people out here trying to literally justify fan fiction as gospel.
Yeah.
And if you go against their headcanon, it's apocrypha to them. And you're like, no. The writers, the author, the creator didn't do that. And you can't just say that that's what's happening here. No. If they didn't take the time to use their unlimited fucking budget to tell this story, except because, mind you, on to the next one. Woo! If you see this fucking like tweet somebody put out, Disney's, what is it, Galactic, whatever the fuck it's called, in Florida, charging $5,000 fucking dollars for this Kyber Crystal Force fucking drink, bro. Yo,
this shit better make me drunk in not even a second. I better look at it.
I better get this fucking case that they have sent with this, bro. Yes. I'm taking that $5,000.
A damn lightsaber, every single color.
The Force better be tingling.
And I better be able to make fake ones for my red one.
I better be seeing some tiny little Yodas like, oh shit.
Right,
cross-eyed.
Like $5,000. And I gotta stay at your damn resort. Like,
bro. And that's my thing. Look, they probably charging that much because Disney's going broke, and I don't know who went there and actually spent that kind of money. But my point being is, if you're charging that kind of money for a shot, I can only imagine what other bullshit prices you're charging for that. And y'all should have the money to make a better TV show than what you did, because besides the fucking shitty story, the editing, the shots, the cinematography, it wasn't that great. No. It was kind of a cheap show. You know, let's be real, but. Again,
for one of the best Jedis ever, and one of the best Jedi stories you could have actually worked with, like,
and maybe that's another key factor is, like, you know, maybe you have these fans out here that are just diehard Kenobi fans, or just diehard and honestly, I mean, diehard fans are honestly over this bullshit. Let's be real, but you have these like new age modern fans that are like, oh, you know, it's good no matter what. You know, there was literally a comment in the thing where she's like, you know, I hate that Star Wars fans can't like anything. What do What are you talking about?
So I'm trying to like Star Wars, and this wasn't Star Wars. Like, I'm
Thank
sorry,
you.
that's the whole thing. Like, the Last Jedi game that came out, the Star Wars game.
Oh, the Fallen Order. Yeah.
that one was a hella a Jedi story. Like,
Yeah,
come on,
it felt
now.
way more like a
and-
Star Wars story than
Yeah,
what we've
it's like
got.
he had to grow up a little bit as one of these little rebel outcasts. Like, come on,
Even the
now,
planets he went to,
like-
and look, you got more creative freedom and money behind a video game. I'll be
But
real.
it's just like,
yeah.
I mean, once again, they did.
You could
have
tell they
more-
actually cared.
Yeah, they just had way more thought into everything. And it's Obi-Wan. Y'all could have done a lot. Like, I'm not saying didn't have to have his Force. He didn't have to sit there and use the saber 24/7.
But you know what? Speaking of the Fallen Order, which is funny, on to the next one, bruh. Like, the problem with this fucking, Disney is they keep fucking up the original trilogy regardless of what you want to do. Like, regardless if you like it, like Fallen Order, like, cool.
Oh, yeah.
And you can like the sequel trilogies and, Obi-Wan and all these other ones, but as this meme shows, Order 66 is pretty fucking effective.
It was. There's how many more Jedis that were still...
Thank you.
I mean, even when you watch
Even the Inquisitors, half of them are kind of,
They're Force-sensitive children, which makes sense only
Younglings.
later on. Like, if every last one of these ones were wiped out in Order 66 like they were, cool. Then it's going to take at least, 30 years before there's a more sensitive children coming into the generation again.
Right.
Like, this doesn't seem like 30 years.
Yo.
Obi-Wan don't look 30 years older.
Right.
Luke and Leia are not completely and utterly grown.
Mm-hmm.
So... Come on now. Besides them two being probably the last literal two Force-sensitive children in the universe right then, I don't know what the hell they keep doing. Like,
Right.
that book is too big.
Yeah, like, it's pointless. Like, when like, the problem is when you make these middle ground ass series is all it does is do inevitable damage to the original because you're making unexplained continuity errors, unexplained connections, unexplained survivals,
All these damn plot
and
holes for no
people
reason.
like these dumbass fans out here just like want to justify it.
Gobble, gobble, gobble,
Like this fucking last meme here is just a perfect example of how retarded these people are. Like, what does this say?
Obi-Wan tells Leia, "You're 10 years old, but you won't always be." This is a subtle foreshadowing for her appearance in Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope, in which she is above the age of 10.
Like, that's the essential logic in most of these people's shit, and that's literally, that meme is the equivalent to the other memes. It's like, oh my god, you see how deep this is? It's like, yeah, bro, it's so deep. Look, she's gonna grow.
This is the deepest one right here. Just you didn't try and say, nope, this is how old she's supposed to be. No, just she's 10 years right here, and she's definitely older than the other. We're settled. We're good.
But it's
Gobble
just,
it down.
I just don't know. Like, it's kind of funny, like, Star Wars fans used to have that reputation of being nerds, and, like, nerds were brainy and stuff, but now you're, like...
the Star Trek fans.
Yeah, like, they used to
know.
know, like, math and shit, and, like, and they got mad at these things because they were smart. It's like, yo, this didn't make sense. Now you have Star Wars fans that have the brain power of a fucking slug, and they just think, like, any old crap on the wall is a masterpiece.
Yeah, especially when they have such great lore. Like, Star Wars has everything that you need to make all of these extra stories actually work. And it doesn't have to always include the damn Jedis as much as you love lightsaber battles. But it's like, if you're going to make some kind... You went wrong. Like, Rogue One, that was what was missing in Rogue One. But when it comes to all of those, just... You got continuity issues and you need to just fix that. That is the main point.
You gotta get away from this trilogy, the original trilogy, because you can't do it justice. You're only hurting them, and I guess this is technically prequel trilogy with Obi-Wan and stuff. Still. But like you're fucking that up, and you fucked up your sequel trilogy because that trilogy was trash. So Disney is trying to harp and bank on the old to make money for their new. But in the end of the fucking day, like, it all just sucks. I mean, people are... even like, I seen this one article and people were starting to call out the concepts of Reva. It's like, how did she survive? Her villainy change didn't even make sense. It's like, oh, now y'all people was calling us racist.
Yeah.
And then it's like, now you realize, now that it's over, you realize it's shit.
Her
and
character
it's like,
really didn't make that damn much sense.
Yeah, it's just retarded, man.
A double stabbed, like, this proved that Order 66 didn't work because Anakin can't kill. Like, he killed every other one of them, but this one, she get 2. Anakin get her in the sweet spot, right in the middle, no guts.
Look, this isn't a Reva video, but she is a prime example of, it's like, yo, this is a bad written character, and you have people going to the highest bat to defend, to the point where you're like, I don't even know if you're a real person.
No.
You know what I mean?
All these
like,
bots writing online anymore.
Even sometimes these articles, you're like, are you real? Like, you can't be a real person because you didn't see it. You must be a computer. You just didn't see it.
That just had an algorithm that said, I'm going to write this because this is what everybody is talking about right now.
Right. I don't know, man. It's kind of funny. I think in the end of the day, Star Wars fans, have some better self-respect. Have some standards for yourself.
Get back, like, pick up them damn lightsabers and start going crazy with them instead of sitting here taking this and eating it down. You ain't Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah, like, you don't have to accept, like, and it's not even mediocrity. It's, like, really just not good.
Exactly.
It's, like, objectively not good.
Like,
they're not trying, and, don't tell yourself, like,
don't
this
give
is
them
a
the
good TV show, because all it does is let them produce more poorly written, poorly planned TV shows. And it's like, Star Wars, like, what do they pay, like, $4 billion or something for Star Wars?
For 6 episodes.
No. I'm talking about like Disney buying the franchise of Star Wars from George Lucas. Like, they paid an exuberant amount of money, and it's like, if you're gonna pay, like, that means it was that good. And
don't
you're
tarnish
not,
it.
Yeah, like, too late. But if you're not up to par with it, don't just
buy it.
Well, don't let the fans, like, down. I mean, they've been letting us down, but you fans out here are letting them pass that off for whatever reason, because they're Disney. What do you look at Disney as a small child? Like, I don't really understand, but you're like, they're not producing what they paid for, and that's on them.
And we should not be happy with it.
No, but just our little rant. Probably mostly me. Like, on just you sad fans, man. Just love yourself. Something.
Exactly.
Like, but please like and subscribe, or at least do one or the other. Put a comment in there too.
Agree, disagree. We love to hear it.
All right, y'all. JabberJawz out. Peace.